person-centered care to me is mutual collaboration. Of course, between staff, but first of all, between staff, health professionals, and patients. You have to start with listening carefully to the patient, because a patient is always subordinate, feeling a bit suppressed, because the patient is seeking care, feels strange, the hospital or wherever in the healthcare area is not at home. So a guest, so to speak. Therefore, you need to try to be quiet and listen carefully. And then, next step, to try to agree, to form a partnership, actually, a mutual respect. The expert of his or her own situation with illness, and the expert in healthcare, medicine, or whatever. And then this partnership can be planned with what the patient would like to do or be, and then you secure that plan by documenting it, so other in the staff, professionals, they can say, oh, you agreed on that and that, and the patient doesn't need to repeat again and again the same thing. And this very concrete way of working is based in ethics, the belief that a human being is constituted by a wish to help, to aim for the good life for each and every one. And if you're a professional in healthcare, that is the patients, of course, but also your partner and the other staff. So you need to be aware and protect and talk a lot about ethics, because healthcare sometimes is a lot of words, organizations and things that is quite abstract for the staff that care for the patient. So if you have daily conversations and have an atmosphere of teaching and learning together, because ethics is quite difficult. You acknowledge medicine to be difficult. Pharmacology is difficult. You can't just say, oh, they take pills, white pills, pink pills, some sort of pills. No, you need to know for what, you need to know the complex pharmacology. So in care, you also need to know a bit about what is the ethic, what does it mean, how do you act in this way of ethics. And we trust very much the philosophy of Paul Ricoeur and his ethical aim for the good life with and for others in just institutions. We have to have fair and just hospital care stations. Everywhere where we perform care needs to be just.
Hi, my name is Caroline Dixon and I'm one of the European directors of the person-centred practice, ICoP. The most recent work that I've been engaged in has been developing a resource to promote healthy workplaces. It's called CAPE, and it takes teams through a process of creating a safe space where people can be brave to tell their stories of their experiences of working working together in the team, but then helping them together to identify the issues and take them forward whilst embedding strategies of well-being. So that's the most recent work that I've been doing. A couple of other really significant pieces of work was I recently undertook a realist evaluation on helpful leadership practices that arose from COVID. So 6 practices were identified that will help leaders to really evaluate how they're engaging with others. I was also involved in the project to develop the person-centred curriculum framework, which has had a huge impact in my own work as an educator and has really been foundational on recent curriculum development that I done. So what does person-centred practice mean to me? Well, person-centredness starts with self. So for me, principally, it's a way of being. It's the way that I engage with others around me in a respectful way, in a way that helps us all be the people that we want to be, make the decisions that are right for us at the right time, without imposition from others.
Hello, yes, my name is Hanna Meyer. I am an ICoP member. I come from Austria, from the Karl Landsteiner University of Health Science in Krems. It's a small village near Vienna. I am professor of nursing science, a registered nurse, professor of nursing science, and the leader of the division of nursing science with the focus on person-centered care research. And our focus on research is developing and implementing principles of person-centered care in several settings, like the ICU or long-term care setting or palliative care setting. And we focus on person-centered care in the context of digital tools as well, or in the context of looking at the next to kin or the carers under the lens of person-centered care. And we have a strong focus on evaluation, theory-based evaluation or realist evaluation. And for me, person-centered care is the heart of nursing, and it's a main mechanism which we can explain how and when the work of the nurses is effective.
My name is Diana. I'm a PhD student, and my research is about to identify the core elements of person-centered practice in the daily care of hospitalized older patients with chronic illnesses. Person-centered practice is a way of being which genuinely care about the others.
Hello, my name's Sean Cardiff, and I'm here today in Gothenburg for the Person-Centred Practice conference and some interesting presentations. I'm also one of the directors of the International Community of Practice for the Person-Centred Practice network, and as a director I'm really interested in encouraging people to join us, because I think there's something that everyone can learn and also everyone can contribute. For me, that's one of the essences of person-centered practice, is that we have this reciprocal giving and receiving in the relationships we have with each person, whoever you are. At the end of the day, everybody is a person first, and then they fulfill other roles such as a mother, a brother, a nurse, a physiotherapist, a patient, an informal caregiver, whatever. Primarily, we are all persons, and through the giving and receiving in the relationships we engage in, we can help each other to fulfill their best dreams and become the best we can be. And that's what person-centredness is all about.
Hello, I'm Erna Haraldsdóttir, and I'm professor in nursing at King Margaret University, and I'm also a member of ICoP. For me, person-centeredness is about personhood, and having personhood truly embedded in practice and services. And it's especially important for me in relation to palliative and end-of-life care, whereas people are facing illnesses, whereas their personhood is often at risk in terms of who they are, what they can do. They feel vulnerable, and maintaining a personhood is a key in this situation.
Hello, my name is Claudia. I'm a PhD student. I'm also a member of ICoP, International Committee for Person-Centered Practice, and I'm enrolled in doing research related to how we can promote and help recovering people from myocardial infarction through person-centered care. To me, person-centeredness is about having the courage to make a statement and share decision with people involved and enroll them in their care.
So I'm Brendan McCormack, and I'm Head of School and Dean at Sydney Nursing School at the University of Sydney, and I'm one of the directors of the PCP-ICoP. So what does person-centeredness mean to me? Well, it's been a lifelong career. So person-centeredness to me is fundamentally about respecting people as persons and respecting everything that they bring into the space and respecting who they are, what they're about, the values they hold, and then connecting with them on that basis.